Greetings, this is Skylar Saunders seeing what's current. Today I want to slow down a little bit. I just saw one of my favorite, not one of, just my favorite film directors' latest work, Asteroid City by Wes Anderson. And I know it came out right before the actual summer, but it came out during the quote unquote, summer season after Memorial Day. It was June 16th in America, in the United States. And but before I get into that, before I get into all that, I must tell you a few things. Just a little bit of housekeeping. That was just a little tease. But here's some housekeeping. Make sure you subscribe to Spirit Smooth Tunes on YouTube and tell him I sent you. He is a major contributor to this machine. I appreciate every dollar he has given me. He is the sole member of the 50 Club, which is $50 a month. He's done well over that much. I appreciate every penny. Honestly, just truthfully, this is what I work for. This is what I research for. And I appreciate it. Again, make sure you go. Once again, Spirit Smooth Tunes on YouTube. SPIRITSMOOTHTUNES on YouTube. Make sure you let him know that Skylar Saunders sent you there. My goofy self. Let him know, that he has a definite friend in him. Anybody that spends that much money on me is definitely my friend. He's a great man. I'm not sure about the lady that he's with, but I'm sure he draws the ladies if that's not his main woman. From the song selection that he has is R&B, soul, Quiet Storm. It's a very wide selection, very eclectic, a basis of music. So check him out. Make sure you definitely get a subscription for his channel on YouTube, and let him know that I sent for Spirit. His name is Spirit. Thank you very much for that. He already donated today, and I'm going to count that towards today's target. Today's target was $40. It is now at $25. Excuse me. Hold on. $15. Excuse me. I gotta do my math right. It's at $15. Thanks to Spirit. So all the freeloaders, all the people that come in the show and leave without liking or don't say anything in the comments, you can hate on me. Hate, please. I don't mind. Don't get surprised when I hate you back. But that's how the cookie crumbles. To use a cliche, you know. But he definitely Spirit is definitely a supporter. You can be a supporter. You can be part of the 50 Club too. No one's stopping you. Nobody's standing in your way. Just $50 a month. You can do. I'm gonna do the math on that one day. How much that breaks down to a day. But actually, I can do it now. Let me see. That's, that's about $1.60 a day. $1.66 a day, just about. So you just send in $1.66 every day, even when I'm not on, just to know that I'm working on the next show. But that's just the average. $1.66 a day to just be in the 50 Club. $50 or more contributed a month. I appreciate it. Thank you very much again. All right, I'm gonna have to pause for the cause soon. So if I have to take a break, just take Scott's taking a break. He's taking his happy pill. Just that's all you gotta say. That's all you gotta say. That's all you have to say. It's everything that's real. It's everything that's real. I'm appreciating everybody. And I think that everybody is worthy of this time. I make sure people are worthy of my time. So we're gonna have a good show tonight. I got a great. That's what I love about hosts. They said we got a great show for you. You know, they already know in advance. They know it, ahead of time. Yeah. One of my heroes. Before I get into the review, I'm going to get to the review. But one of my heroes, Conan O'Brien, always said that we got a great show for you tonight. And I'm sure you got that. I'm sure Jack Parr and Johnny Carson and Steve Allen said the same thing, and Jay Leno probably said the same thing. But I watched Conan O'Brien. That was my guy. He's still my guy, really. I just haven't been following him that much. I know he has a podcast, but yeah, he's my guy. That's my guy. All right, Asteroid City, excellent film. I'm giving it 3.5 out of 4 stars, just because of small little issues, but 3.5 out of 4 stars. Okay, Houston, salute to you, sir. Check out today's target. We're gonna be chopping it up, sir. I got a review and I'm promoting my story. Houston, thank you for checking in. I appreciate everything you do. If you want to, look at today's target, it's $15. It was at 40, but somebody came in with $25. That was Spirit. Okay, I'll support you. I'll do that. Definitely, yeah. I'm gonna do that right now. Already, that's right. Let me make sure. Hold on, just one moment. Let me get this through. Let me make sure. Through. Cause I don't mean to do it on purpose. I did the same thing with Spirit. I hadn't subscribed to his channel. I know you got a few subscribers. Let me see this. Let me see. Yeah, I need to subscribe. I'm subscribed now, sir. And I didn't mean to not subscribe before. I just I'm busy with everything going on. I did the same thing with Spirit, so don't feel left out. And I appreciate all your dollars, everybody's dollars. Okay. Houston saying he talked about the climate control and steroids, and MFs thought I was tripping. I started from the bottom up. Exactly. Yeah, I appreciate all that. Definitely appreciate all of that, sir. All of that I do understand and will, extend my hand and say thank you. I appreciate, because you know what the truth is, Houston? You were my first actual sponsor. You were my first person to ever do something. So I'm gonna put something up. You were the first person to ever put money on my name. I want to talk about. I want to keep it on topic, Houston. Because you're a spender. I'm gonna address you right now, but I'm gonna get into this review. Exactly. Yes. So first, let me put this in here. Let me put this in the live chat. Throw Therapy Radio 2.0 on YouTube. I know. We're trying to stick to the topic. I appreciate it. Subscribe to Throw Therapy Radio 2.0 on YouTube. Tell Houston I sent you. You're the only one so far, and on my side. YouTube is weird. Sometimes there's one or two people that are added or subtracted. I see only one person in the room. I think that's the only person is you, Houston. So salute to you, sir. I appreciate all that you do. I put in, the subscription for you for your page. This is just for the, I think the live chats and the rebroadcast. So at least people will be able to see the damn it. Out of here. Gotta get the whole thing. It is getting weird. Yeah, they probably are selling servers. Yeah, I think that is kind of strange. You know what? I'll entertain Houston. I will entertain you You know, at least until I get. But since you are a support, put down on my name. I have it right here. It says first person says Cash App. Kentrell Williams sent you $5. That's facts. You were the first person that's the first person that ever did it. So I appreciate you. I'm gonna take the time to address what you're talking about. I'm gonna let people know about for the rebroadcast. I don't think a lot of people are in the there's only one person I see in the live broadcast, but for the rebroadcast, Throwed Therapy Radio 2.0 on YouTube. Subscribe to this man. He's a man of character. He's a man of a backbone and a spine. He's got a good head on his shoulders. Let me pause on that. But he's a good man that I've noticed so far. We used to chop it up on a Star Report, and he would call in, and I'll represent in the chat room when he was talking, and it was all all blessings. I'm an atheist, and I say it was all blessings. It was all good. Everything was kosher and copacetic. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. I got Houston's asking where my Cash App is. Like I said, today's goal was $40, but Spirit came through, like the Holy Ghost, like the Holy Spirit, dropped 25 on us. So now it's down to 15. And my Cash App is right there. Bam. Cash App $Skylar Saunders 1. SKYLERSAUNDERS 1. And like I said before, Houston was my first sponsor. He's the first one that said, you know what, I'm gonna give this goofy cat a chance. I know he'd be checking in with Star, and I call him Mr. Terrain. We have a business relationship, but he trying to do his thing. Let me give him a few dollars on this. You were my first one, Houston, so I respect you and I appreciate that. Greg asks, okay, wait, what did you say? Letting those batty boy tendencies go. Greg, where's the money? You can talk all you want. Hate. I want you to hate. Don't stop hating. Hate all you want. Hate as much as you can. Hate all you want. I need to hate. I don't need to say, well, could we keep it peaceful? We gotta keep it. No. Hate all you want. Hate, Greg. But if you're gonna hate, donate. That's the only thing I ask of you. Donate. You can call me a batty boy. You can call me a chichi man. All of that. Houston, hey, if you want to donate $1, be down to $14. That's all right. I'll take $1. I'll take that's hate with $1. Exactly. Hey, look. There's only 2 people in this room right now I can see. Greg and Houston. We got one person that definitely is sent in Cash App. Let me catch that. I'm scrolling. I see a whole lot. I see Courtney. I see a lot of Spirit. I see Marvelous. I see Lex Diamonds. I see a whole lot. I don't see a whole lot of Greg S though. You're free riding. Okay, I don't have Cash App. Government monitors it. Okay, do you understand that the government monitors everything? Everything is governed by the is monitored by the government. There's nothing that's not government. Tell me one thing that's not government or monitored by the government. Wait. Okay, I've waited long enough. You can't tell me. Houston, thank you. All right, so today's goal, today's target, today's money target. $14. Thank you to Houston. He wasn't playing around. He don't play around. He ain't kidding. All right, so I appreciate it. And Greg asks, hate all you want, but donate. Houston just gave me $1. I'll take it. I'm not Troy Star Terrain. Troy Star Terrain is in a yacht. I'm in a dinghy. Okay? I get 3 and 4 views, maybe 500 views. The most views I ever got on a show was probably 748 views. He gets like 35,000 to 59,000 views a night. He's not playing. He has like 220. He has like 236,000 subscribers. I have 245. I can take $1. I'm not too proud to beg for $1. I can't tell you because then they'll start. Okay, so what about PayPal? I got my PayPal here. Look, if you don't want Cash App, here's PayPal. But again, they monitor everything. There's nothing that the U.S. government doesn't monitor. Am I being heard? Is everyone under my voice being heard? Are you losing audio? What's happening? Tell me what's happening. I'll move up closer. I think I may have to move up a little closer. But no, I have to go now. So look at the back of this chair and donate. And remember, Spirit Smooth Tunes on YouTube. Subscribe. Okay. And what else did we have? Throwed. Oh, there's 0 people in the room. Okay, so that's good because I'm not gonna be around. So therapy radio 2.0. Subscribe. Get his subscriptions up. We're trying to get our weight up. He's trying to get to 1,000 too, so we can get these super chats going. I'll use Cash App continually, but we're going to use super chats as well. All right. Okay, I got to take my drugs. I'll be back. All right, good. There's nobody here. I can talk about Asteroid City now. Whoever comes in, we're gonna be talking about Asteroid City. Okay. Had to take my happy pills. Now I'm happy. I'm all geeked up now. Twitching. No. Asteroid City, 3.5 stars. It could have been 4 stars if it was a little. It seemed like it was very like rushed. It was trying to get the point across very quickly. Like it did. Usually, Rush. Wes Anderson, teases out a little bit longer. I think his other films are a little bit longer. Like I think Grand Budapest Hotel was a lot longer. Let me make sure. Budapest Hotel. And let's see what the running time was. Actually, it was longer than his other than Grand Budapest Hotel. I can take that back. I made a mistake on that one. But overall, it was an excellent movie, very well made as usual. Wes Anderson, question, no doubt. It's a western. It's a sci-fi. It's a play within a movie within a play within so many meta different levels of how it's presented. But it just seemed just the palette, just to cut. Oh, see now I gotta stop. Salute to Spirit Smooth Tunes. I've been promoting you all this early this evening, and I appreciate everything that you do, sir. Thank you very much for all your contributions. Respect and hail to you, sir. Thank you very much for everything that you do. I appreciate it tremendously. Thank you so much. Very well made. And like I said, it's no surprise. Wes Anderson, he's my favorite director of all time. Has my favorite movie, Rushmore, favorite of all time. But this one is they say, oh, Wes Anderson makes the same movie over and over and over and over. Completely different. You don't expect everything. You're waiting on the side. You're happen, and it just the character. It's an ensemble piece, so I can't name everybody, but people that stand out. Scarlett Johansson, of course, she's gorgeous, and she plays a part of an actress, so it's not like she's playing too much beyond her range. But she plays her role well. Tom Hanks filled in for Bill Murray. I think Bill Murray's character was supposed to be his character, but Bill Murray got sick at the time, so he couldn't shoot, the scenes. But you have various characters. You have Wes Anderson is a definite romantic in a sense that he wants young love to be shown on the screen and not tragic. They're not like Romeo and Juliet. Nothing like that. They're actually together. But he weaves together tales that are all together, special, and it makes it exciting and entertaining at the same time, and it's very high art at the same time. But like I said, it's meta. It's very meta. It's on different layers of reality and understanding of what is going on. And there's a famous quote at the end of the film that says, I'll let you listen to it. I'm not going to spoil it. I know Mr. Terrain says, spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. There's even a song named, for this chant that they say. So get ready for it. Get strap in, get ready to listen to it. And like I said, it has elements of westerns, has elements of sci-fi. It's got deadpan humor, and it just feels so alive. I mean, there's a connection with Synecdoche, New York. It seems like I'm weird, so I had a understanding that there was a connection beyond just Hope Davis, because Hope Davis was in Synecdoche, New York. Charlie Kaufman's film from 2008, but it was like the exact opposite. You know what I mean? Like Synecdoche, New York is all about death and dying and time and aging and everything like that. Asteroid City is about exploration. It's about living life. It's about enjoying life. It's about levity and happiness. I don't think there's a body count. I watched it earlier today. I looked and saw, and I was like, I don't think anybody got killed. There was a person. This is what happens to Rushmore and other movies and that happened with Wes Anderson. There's somebody that's killed or not killed, but or has died, and it's been previous to the film itself. Like in Rushmore, it's Max Fisher's mother, and a whole lot of other instances. And sometimes there are body counts, like in Grand Budapest Hotel. Tilda Swinton's character, she died. But in this picture, I don't think. I'm trying to remember if anybody actually got killed. I don't think so. I don't think there was a body count. But even if there were bodies, Wes Anderson still makes it seem like it's just a part of life. It's just death is just a part of life. But with so many other people coming through the gate, they don't really take as much time and effort. And Wes Anderson has a library. Literally, I mean, I watched on YouTube. He has a library of knowledge, volumes of knowledge, of film and books and plays and all kinds of things, artwork and music and everything. It all coalesces into one film, and that's what's so beautiful about his oeuvre. If I want to get real special, real fancy, I can't even spell oeuvre correctly, but I'm saying it. No, but Asteroid City, it pretty much blew me away. Second viewing, it's for multiple viewings because you catch every little facet from the Roadrunner to the the Western songs and the spaceship. I'm not going to give too much information on that, but there is a spaceship involved. That's what I'm saying. There's a definite cause for exactly. But there's a definite cause for celebration for this film. It's excellent. It's an A. It's not A plus. It's still missing a bit of I think it's missing the slow motion at the end. That's what it is. No, that was a hallmark of Wes Anderson movies during that. He has different production companies, but his Born Face to Face, his Rushmore, the Royal Tenenbaums, and the Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, they all had featured at the end tracking shots of slow motion of the characters moving in slow motion. So I mean, he doesn't do that every time. So that's a good sign, I think, for a lot of people that say, "Oh, he just makes the same movie over and over and over again." No, this is different. This is totally different, and it just plays with your mind. You have to pay attention and you might have to do multiple viewings. That's what's so great about this movie. You're not just like, "Oh, that was funny. Oh, great. Now I'm done." No, you're like, I gotta see that again. I don't think I got everything because it like I said, it's meta. It plays on everything you do. Oh, thank you for letting me know that, Spirit. I had no idea. I did not know that. Give me a second. Let me make some adjustments. If that's better, let me know. If it's worse, let me know. I did a hasty repair. Let me see this. Hold on. That better? I'm not sure. I know there's two people in this room. A little better. Okay. All right. Well, that's why I appreciate every dime you send me, sir, because I'm working on getting a studio. I'm working on getting lighting, microphones, a better camera, a camera itself, not just built into my laptop, to my MacBook. I mean, I want to take this all serious. I know it's funny, but it's crazy. But I'm definitely going to be throwing this much money towards getting better equipment. I want to make sure I am top tier in YouTube. Um, but Asteroid City, phenomenal work, phenomenal work, monumental work of art, monumental. It's Wes Anderson at his best. Yes, yes, exactly. It does. Spirit says I had to do the same thing, sir. It goes with being a YouTuber. Exactly. Like, and he has a professional page. He's got anime. I'm talking about you, Spirit. You have a professional page. You have anime. You have like you know graphics and different things, and special parts of the sections that are available. I do not have all that. I'm working on that, and once again, I appreciate all that you do. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But Asteroid City, go see it. I want to see Oppenheimer and Barbie. Those were the contenders for the blockbusters of the summer. There's jokes flying back and forth like Barbie was made in Japan, and Oppenheimer made something that took away from Japan. Like it's just a little goofy stuff that's going on with that, but there's very little mention else with Wes Anderson's film. Um, I love the fact that he wants to do what want to do, writing and directing. That's what and producing. I want to do that one day. I could be 70 years old, 80, 90, 100 years old, and I want to do at least one Hollywood production, at least one, where I'm the writer, director, and producer. That's what I want to do. But he's done it ever since his beginning, ever since his inception. First movie, he didn't produce it, but he's written and directed or co-written all of his features. Every last one of them had his pen, on the ink. It had his ink on the page, and of course, he's been behind the camera as director. So I mean, it's just a lot of fun. It's perfect for the summer. It seems like a summertime movie. Sometimes you have movies that are you want to watch like that are in the cold, during the summer. But this is different. It takes you back. They call it retrofuturistic because it's like has elements. It's almost like steampunk, but it's not quite steampunk. But it has those similar. It has like a flavor for it because it's set in 1955, but it has like technology that would be beyond that time frame. So they call it retrofuturistic. So I'm not going to give away the plot. I'm not going to give you, point by point by point, the plot. But I'm just going to give you highlights, of what happened. There's a family. There's a photojournalist. He's been in combat. He shoots the landscape of different battle scenes and everything like that. And he has a fondness for Scarlett Johansson's character, and they go back and forth. They have banter, and it's such a beautiful way of how Wes Anderson does it. I don't know how he is able to be, and Tarantino can do this too. And I think for the most part, David Mamet, his movies, but the way they convey the words, it's like and Aaron Sorkin as well. Aaron Sorkin said it doesn't sound like music. It is music, dialogue. So Wes Anderson's dialogue is like very deliberate, and sometimes it's quick and fast, but sometimes it's very slow and mellow, and you have to really pay attention to what they're saying and how they're saying it. But that's my favorite part about Wes Anderson. He has such a knack for being an auteur. That's another fancy word, auteur, or somebody that's involved with almost every aspect of the film. He's not the editor, but he's part of the editing. He's part of the cinematography. Great action. Truth be told, I think this is his eighth or ninth film with Robert Yeoman. I could be wrong, could be more, but they have a great teamwork. They have a great, way of conveying the movie. And also, you have people that do the music like Alexander Display, I think it is, or Display. He uh he does an excellent job with the scoring of the film, so that's very good. I appreciate that. I appreciate the whole film, start to finish. Everything was on point. Everything clicked. Everything worked. It wasn't like a labor, like what's happening now. And you're like, whoa, what is that? What's happening? Like it just flowed well. It had a great flow to it. It felt like reading a book almost. Like it seemed like it. You don't really get that sense until you see the title cards and say like Act 5, Act 3, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and scenes 1 through 5 or something like that. That's the only time you really understand, what is going on in that capacity. But that's what it is. That's my humble review. I'm not humble. I'm just making a joke. That's my review of Asteroid City, and I encourage you to do whatever you can to go see it. That's all I'm going to say. Do whatever you can to bring it upon your screens, your devices. All right. Now, I got to do a little promoting for myself. Pop my collar. Ruler of the kingdom of the air. This story is all about discovery of self, discovery of the world. It's all about finding out who you are and what you're about, basically. I just wrote one chapter. It's about almost 3,300 words. I'm trying to get it recorded by a gentleman named Ralph. He does Ralph Reads. He reads various works, and he puts them on YouTube. And so, matter of fact, let me make sure I have his. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Let's see. Okay, still one person in the room. So anybody in the room that's here, put your one up because you're the only one. I appreciate it. No worries. I forgot what to do. I don't know. All right, still you, Spirit. Respect to you, Spirit. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And now it's 0. It says 0 now, Spirit. I know, right? Now it's 1 again. People going on and off, but I got 5 likes, so I'm not too, beat up by that. But this story is on vocal.media. 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 So you go to vocal.media, you type in ruler of the kingdom of the air. And then if you want to, why don't you do a Google search and find out what ruler of the kingdom of the air really means. Like I said before, it has a certain meaning. It relates to someone very famous or a mythological figure. That's anyway. And if you would just so much as take the time to be engaged with this story, I would definitely honor you. I would applaud you because I put time into it, but it didn't seem like I just flowed. And I've said this before. I don't use outlines like that. No, not because I'm cool or trying to say, "Oh, well, he doesn't use the outline." No, it's just that I usually deviate from them. I said this before. I usually go off them. So what's the point of writing down something? I don't know. Maybe then somebody can argue, "Oh, well, you had to write it down first to deviate." Anyway, I don't think so. I think it's funny how people will take any time to to sketch out something and outline something, and it doesn't really fall into place. But I think rule of the kingdom of the air falls into place. You'll wonder. You'll think you're like, that's true. That's true. Oh, wait a minute. You'll be looking at it like you'll say, this story has applications for the real world. That's what you'll be saying. You'll be saying that it has a truth to it, a reality, something that's very, vital. In fact, while I'm talking, let me do this. I'm putting it in the live chat. All right, so you can definitely pick that up in the live chat. It's not a problem. Something that is vital and needed. We gotta get back to reading again. I don't know what it is. And some people say, especially people of color, it's like, why I gotta read? Well, they do read. They'll read, Malcolm X's autobiography. They'll read, sometimes mostly women, but they'll read Sister Soldiers, The Coldest Winter Ever, and there's nothing wrong with any of those. Or maybe there are something wrong with it, but I'm saying they're not something as such. They're not wrong in the sense of you reading them. So I think with the current climate of novels and the output of novels that are put out, and I'm not even talking about nonfiction or any children's books or anything like that. Just the influx, the increase, the flow, overflow of different works of fiction, even short stories, collections of short stories. It's still very difficult to get in the mindset of a publisher. Because publishing houses, people, why don't you publish? You know how long that journey is? You know how long that journey is? There's revisions, editing, corporate stuff, legal stuff that has to go into it, licensing. It's a lot to it. So I like Vocal Media. They have a suite of options in which to choose or from which to choose. They have everything going for them. They don't have any flaws except for if they had the dollars that are generated by a story right beside them every time you search for them. That would be cool. And let me ask someone at this: who's the other person behind besides Spirit who's in the live chat? Put up a one. There's two people on my side I can see. Whoever you are, come out of the hiding, come out of the shadows, come out, come out. Whoever you are. It's what it is. That's all you can say. It is what it is. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. Today's turn, sir. $14. So you come in the room, marvelous. Thank you very much, sir. You're one of two people, other being spirit, apparently, and you came in at just the right time. $14, and we got about 12 minutes left. But this is my meal ticket hit, kids. I want to win. I'm not playing. I know, marvelous. Thank you very much. I do appreciate when you send in a cash app. Do appreciate it. So, ruler of the kingdom of the air. It just because I'm familiar with the material, and you'll see why in one day. It just flowed. It just came from me. It just let out, and I didn't even have to revise or edit it too much. There's probably some common issues, things that matter grammatically, but overall, it was cool. Okay, there's three people in this room. I count Marvelous and I count Spirit. Who are you? It's it's fun. It's fun to create. I don't know if whoever came up with this quote, but I learned it from Toni Morrison. She may not have originated, but she said, "Art is work. It just looks like play, or it looks like fun." That's true. That's why I'm so glad they call them works. I got four people in the chat room. Who are you? I know Spirit and Marvelous are in here. Who are the other two people? Come on, put it up. Put a one in the live chat. Put a one in the live chat for all the people that are here. I appreciate you. But it's that's what it's like. It's like you put in so much work, and if they say hard work beats talent when talent gives up or something like that. I don't know the right uh, quote, but if you take into account all the different works, there's millions of novels and TV shows and films and everything, just complete artwork, sculpture. Salute to Marvelous. You have brought us closer. Yes, donate, 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 donate. That's right. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Nothing I take all this in vain. I take this as sincere and I appreciate every single dollar. Even Houston gave me $1 tonight. Now, today's target is $4. We took out $36 tonight. Haven't reached the goal yet. We got about 9 minutes, 8 minutes left. But we're rolling. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Okay, writing. That's my passion. I've always been a writer since 9 years old, 10 years old. That's not what my trajectory I thought was going to be. I was going to be a mortician, like my father was going to be. I was going to be a funeral director. Seventh grade. I should have went that route. No, I'm glad with that route I went. Who am I kidding? Come on. I just love it. I love writing. It doesn't suck. A lot of people say, writing is hard. I get this from Harlan Ellison. He said, and people say writing is hard, and I rather have written, and there's some truth to that because writing can be difficult, but it has been difficult for me because there's like I'll tell you about other stories. Like I know the world of the Marine Corps for the brief period of time I was a Marine and I was a recruit, then a Marine, then in training, then school, then in the fleet. So I have to say it is at least, at least a bit of understanding that goes into all this. Every bit of it. Every single bit of it. That's what it is. It has to have understanding that has to go into it. In order to write, you have to have like I was just thinking in my mind earlier, I don't know everything about the Corps. I don't know all the rituals, I don't know all the rules and regulations. I was just living. I don't know. I was just going got as much information as I could and go on from there. So I had, the idea of using the Marine Corps as a backdrop for stories I had. And so it's like I don't know. I virtually know anything. I don't know anything about the officers in the Marine Corps or in other branches or anywhere. So that's what you have to do. You have to say like, but I have a pathway, but I don't know all the twists and turns yet. And I'm gonna learn them. That's just beautiful about it. And what's so great is that with ruler of the kingdom of the air, is that it's all fiction. Like very few elements are, depicted as real. And once you read it, you'll understand. You will understand. You'll get it. That's the beauty of it. That's why put in so much work. Fun. It's like I'm not, I'm not somebody who would, be quick to say, I know everything. I can always say it. You have to know enough though, and that's the thing too. With this money, I want to use it to go research. I don't want to just Google. I don't trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. I don't want to do that. I want to go out to various locales around the world, soak up the cultures. Understand the language, get an understanding of other people besides myself. Because I know I'm selfish. I know myself. I'm rationally self-interested. So it just takes it to another level when you consider the fact that you have so many people that are cheering you on and waiting for you to do well. And I take my haters too. Please hate. As long as you donate, I don't have a problem. Hey everybody, Rick James, Rick James. Can I call you Rick James? Richard James is in the building. Target money for today is $4. Let's see if we can get down about 2 minutes. I can go a little bit longer, but I took my happy pill, so now I'm feeling some type of way. Yeah, so got 3 people in here. So it's Spirit, Marvelous, and Richard. Thank you for showing up. I remember when I was waiting patiently. I was just putting up videos. I didn't know you could go live without having the 1,000 subscribers. I looked it up. I was like, oh snap! I didn't realize that. My dumb ass. That's beautiful. Ruler of the kingdom of the air. That is my pride and joy right now. The challenge doesn't end until the late September. So in the meantime, I'm gonna be advertising, doing what I'm doing right now. Is this chat kid friendly? Hell no. I'm gonna put that for both of them. He said, I want to read the ruler of the kingdom of the earth. No, you want to read the kingdom of the air, not the earth, the air. And then send, a few dollars out and respect the target. Respect the target dollar. So that's what it's. Yes, oh, the air, much better. The links are right up there. Hold on. No. Is it a mature read? I'm 15. I don't even know if I should be talking to you right now. This is for grown-ups. I don't know how you got in here. This live is for adults. And we're past the hour mark, by the way. And I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to have something to eat. But this is for adults. Man. I might have to show Richard trolling, please. Okay. Okay, so you can get your troll on. I need to sleep. I want to make sure y'all get an enjoyable show. And I won't be able to do that without doing this. Please respect my sponsors. Let me make sure I get them. Houston. Throw Therapy Radio 2.0. Subscribe. And also, of course, without a doubt, on YouTube. Tell them I sent you. All right, now every time, I don't know what is up with y'all. 5 people in the chat room, 6 likes. I'm about to get out of here because I'm seriously about to knock out. Seriously. You can see my eyes. All right. Thank you very much. You've been rolling with me. I appreciate every dollar I received today. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Marvelous. Thank you, Houston. Those are my contributors. And everybody else is a free rider. If you're not trolling Richard James, thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you all. Good night.